Hello and welcome. Let's actually have a look if we are live. Hello and welcome, everybody. What is going on? So we seem to be live, which is perfect. We're here today to, some of you guys may be able to tell by the title, do Kyoukai, the Epilogue. Now I was just told there is like an 8th movie as well. And we won't do that today, obviously, but we'll do that next time. But yeah, this is the epilogue. It's like 33 minutes long. And like I said, we'll see what happens afterwards. It's actually rather annoying. Right now, I don't know. Well, obviously you won't be able to tell, but if you just see me like, try and get a thing out my ear. You know what's the most annoying thing? When you've got water in your ear, right? And then you put headphones on it just feels like first of all, you can't hear anything in the first place. I'm from that side right now. And then when you put headphones on it, it feels even worse. But yeah, it's been a while. This is like the first Kyoukai video of this year. Which is fine, that's totally fine. But we pretty much finished the main story, which has been very, very fun to watch, which has been very, very enjoyable. So it's just very, very fun to see more from the characters and the world. Now, I don't know where they're gonna go in the story right now. I really don't. I don't know where they're gonna go with the characters, with the story, with just the plot progression. I don't know what they're gonna do next. So I feel like ultimately we'll just see. It's going to be quite interesting to see what exactly they've got planned. I'm just waiting for 1 or 2 mods to be online, because actually the best thing to do would right now probably be to post the link. Oh, alright, never mind. They are already here. Perfect. Well, in that case, I would just say we're going to get started. I mean, what more do we need? We're going to get started, I guess, in a second. Obviously, right now we've had the story so far, and I don't know what movie series I'm gonna do next. That's that's still to be decided, really. If somebody can give me, if somebody can give me, yeah, I'm gonna do like, should I? Yeah, I might do like a video like after the last, or a comment or a video. We'll see. After like the very last movie 8, just to see what people think I should do next in terms of movies and whatnot. So ask for some suggestion in the video. Yeah, I will do that. I will do that. Because again, I'm not very familiar at all with movies. Boku no Pico, the movie. But like I said, I'm not very familiar with just movies in general, because I don't really watch anime movies unless it's like a movie to a show that I'm watching, a movie to a series I'm already watching. So all I can say is I'll probably make a separate video on that, and then like everyone can leave their recommendations, and I'll just pick a random one from a hat or something, or random one from a website picker, as I always do. But I don't think there's anything else. I think we might as well just get started. We might as well just get started. Let's hope that my computer doesn't actually stop, because yesterday I had that start. Like yesterday I had a very stupid error. I was going to do some reactions yesterday, but yesterday I had a very stupid error where like my computer just suddenly didn't recognize my main monitor, like my second monitor, which is like the older one. It recognized that one, but my quote unquote newer one, it's 4 years old now too, but the one with the HDMI, it didn't recognize that, and then I was like, I'm not gonna do anything on just one screen. That I'll just feel so limited. But I got it working again. That's a good thing. But yeah, we're gonna get started. Let's just get started. And again, if you just see me if you just see me be annoyed by my left ear, I've got water in it, and I don't want to put headphones on it too, because that'll just make it even worse. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get started. In 3, 2, 1. I can't hit. This is frustrating. Very frustrating. Here's a question. Will it be like an OST, full OST soundtrack be released for that? I would love to purchase that. He looks older. I don't know how much older, but he looks older. It's been a while since I did the last one. I just remember thinking that he was dead, and then obviously he didn't die. Second time, they faked me out. Who's that? Who's that? That was... That... That was... Where's the ruthlessness in her voice? That was too... What's the word I'm looking for? That's why. So a different... Well... At one point, it's gonna have like 100 people inside of her. Call her Shiki. Oh, you gotta you gotta end it with like 3. Like she needs to go to a psychiatrist. Straight up, go to a psychiatrist. Like, yo, I've got 3 people inside my head. Kill 2, let the other one live. Now the question is, which one will live, and which one was a real one? Hey. Hey! Nah, I don't know about that. Lewd. Lewd! Imagine if he just says something like, I want money. Okay. Alright, okay. That would have probably been something like I would say. But mind, heart, soul. Okay. You see, I disagree. I get what she's trying to say, obviously, considering that now she has a body, if that makes sense. But I still disagree with her. She obviously wants me to agree with her, but I disagree. Stop trying to raise a good point. On a physical, yeah. Mind, soul, body. Bruh. I'm trying to keep up right now. So by that logic, there can only ever be three. Well, three Shikis, I should clarify. Stop giving me that creepy smile and talk. It's basically the origin. There you go. Which was okay. Ah. Is that really a misfortune, though? Nani? I've got three people talking. Well, just one person, but with echo, but still. That just makes it... Having been empty, having your root, I think it's called, as nothingness. But emptiness, you can fill emptiness. That's the difference. I mean, even if your thing is emptiness, like this epilogue right now has been very, very simple in presentation wise, but it's very, very dialogue heavy so far. Which is why I'm not really talking much, which is why I'm just trying to focus. You see, my issue with her is that she is she has one belief and she ultimately sticks to that. Like the original Shiki, I'm talking about. Ah, you're not like that, computer. You're not like that, don't worry. Did she just... No, never mind. I thought she just phased into nothingness. Which wouldn't make sense in the grand scheme of things, but still, I thought that was what happened because he just suddenly seemed to thing. But that's because he obviously... The eye... That's what I'm saying. uh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. That's not quite true. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, say your line. I know he's gonna say something cute now. He's gonna say something cute now, isn't he? The car. Ah. The spiral of origin, so she can see. So she saw nothingness. Not. It wasn't her being dead to think she was. But she saw nothingness. That's why. I thought it's because at first she was like she died for like a few minutes, if I remember correctly, before she was brought back to life. I like movie 5. Okay. The spiral of origin. Okay. But if you're this, if, obviously she just said that. That's why when she now I think I get it. Now that's why when she said that if you want anything I can give it to you because if she is the spiral itself, the spiral of origin, and everything has an origin, wouldn't wouldn't that mean that she is connected to? I'm trying to talk, but I'm trying to read as well. I mean, right. So basically, the personality, well, the not character, but like the Shiki that she created ultimately is now essentially the real Shiki. You know, this one is basically disappearing. But if she's connected to the spiral of origin, oh no, she said that she is the spiral. I this I'm trying to talk, man. Screw it. I'll just say it at the end. What do you mean don't give it another thought? You just talked so much for like 20 minutes. Of course I'm gonna give it another thought. It's the same as him. Okay. That isn't really a reassuring. It's not really that reassuring, you know. Hey, I'm the one that tried to kill you. well, the body, I guess. I guess that now leaves the possibility for him and Shiki. You know, I mean, they're all Shiki, but damn it, I need to take my time with this. And she's gone. That's and Oroshiki's gonna be here in a second. Like this has just such a creepy feeling. Like the music, just the background music. Because everyone is. Yep. That I agree with. That I agree with. Okay, and now she wakes up. Well, not well. I can't even say Shiki wakes up because that means nothing. That means nothing right now. Shiki wakes up. I mean, his origin is neutrality, I was told. So, of course, he's not gonna, sway one way or the other. But if she... I need to say something at the end. What's that? What's that? A car? Snowstorm? I don't know. The wind. Okay. I thought it was a car coming in, like... And you're not really... You're not really disappearing. Exactly. You're not really disappearing. You're just... Well, you're not really... She is disappearing, but she's not really gone, if that makes sense. It's very difficult to talk about it because every time you say she, there are three people, well, two people really that you could talk about right now. One person. Okay, well, how did she physically disappear? Was that the wind? She just jumped? Because shouldn't it be like that? Just somebody what? How is she physically gone though? I mean, I guess I thought she. That's what I mean. I can't really say Shiki, but I thought like, all right, okay. I need a minute. I need a minute. To talk. Right. Where do you even begin, right? Okay, two things. I'm either completely wrong or I am completely right. I'm going to say this right now. Whatever I'm going to say right now, I'm either completely wrong or completely right. So I'm going to look at the comment section afterwards because I don't want to look at the comment section right now because then it might say something that that I was going to mention. So, okay, first of all, she is the origin. She is the original Sheik. What I actually liked was that she meant... let's have a quick look. Is there going to be anything else? 2 minutes? Probably not. I'll put that down for now. Okay, what I like the most right now... not what I liked the most, but what I liked was the fact that she actually mentioned Shiki's family, if that makes sense. Shiki's your father, Shiki's grandfather. That she actually mentioned all of them and how they essentially try to, what's the word I'm looking for? Harness like Shiki's talents. Does that make sense? Now, Let's call her 2. Oh, well, let's call her 0. Okay, I'm gonna call her 0. Nothingness is 0. The original, the body is 0. Let's call it that. So just easy to talk about. So, 0. Obviously had the root, not the root, the origin, of nothingness, and obviously that nothingness being your origin, that is just, you know, some people would say, yeah, that means that you've got everything. Other people would say, yeah, that means you've got nothing. I want to camp that if you have nothing, you can only get something, if that makes sense, and everything is something, but that's not quite what we're talking about. But anyway, she said that she was part, or that she actually was the spiral of origin, and that it was because Shiki saw Shiki saw her, that she essentially was able to say, like, okay, it's over. That she essentially was able to see the origin. Damn it! Come here. Perfect. That she was essentially able to see the origin of everything, if that makes sense. So just because she is a spiral, and then when Shiki was unconscious and Shiki was able to, when Shiki looked at 0, she was able to you know, get a deaf eyes that can see the origin of everything, considering that 0 is the spiral of origin. So she's the spiral of every single person's origin. But if the origin is, it's just, I'm speculating right now, probably the last person that would ever get this right, but if origin, and this was what I was gonna say earlier, but if she is the spiral of origin, right, and everything has an origin, first of all, the question has to be, like, what is the origin? And I think, considering this is the Nazoverse, the only answer would probably be the root. You know, the root of magic, I believe it's called. Cause, like, I was thinking previously, actually, and thinking in the last movie, after the last movie, I was thinking that, you know, if everything has an origin, where does that origin come from? And I mean, you know, is it like the first person that was born, or what way, you know, who defines what the origin is, and like where it just goes on? But I would say it's probably the root, considering it is, you know, a magical world, and if like the root is, you know, part of everything, then the origin would be part of everything as well, and she would technically. Well, does that mean that Shiki is connected to the root, or is it just a 0? Considering that she, okay, you see, that's what I mean. I need to be careful what I say. So, right, let's try it a different way. If 0 is connected to the root, and Shiki was able to see the spiral of origin, which is essentially 0, so Shiki was able to see 0, who's connected to the root. This is gonna sound so stupid. I'm not gonna rewatch this video at all, because I know it's gonna sound so stupid. But if Shiki, I keep calling it Shiro right now, but because I'm thinking Shiki 0. But if Shiki was able to see 0 when she was unconscious, and that's how she got like the deaf eyes, or the eyes, you know, that can perceive death, then the root is everything. I mean, we kind of already know that from Fate, you know, that, you know, there's past, present, death, life. So I guess she saw death, she saw the spiral, and then ultimately she got the eyes from that, and now she's able to see like the spiral of everything, if that makes sense. That probably doesn't make sense. Again, like, as I said, the 2 disclaimers, everything, either I'm totally right or I'm totally wrong. I think I'm totally wrong, but that doesn't really matter. What is important is that 0 created, quite literally created both of the Shiki personalities, because she was just a host, almost like, yeah, she was almost like just a host, yeah, let's move on to the comment section because I think I'm just talking nonsense. I think most of you guys know that I'm talking nonsense. You guys are probably writing in the comment section, "Oh, you're so wrong. It's just idiotic." Now, if I wasn't doing live reaction, if I was watching this on my own, I probably would have gone back in like the video, watched like certain scenes like 5 times, 6 times just to get it, just to understand it. But obviously, that's not what's happening. So let's have a look. There's quite a lot of comments. Full OST for K&K. Buying it is so expensive, although a lot of it can be found on... Well, the thing is, right, considering now that I've not quite finished K&K, but I like to, like, own something of, like, each show that I've watched, or each manga that I've watched, or, you know, each visual novel, hint, hint, cough, cough, nudge, nudge, that I might watch. I don't think I'll do Umineko. I still got that download Umineko from like a long time, from like almost 6 years ago when Nick told me to download it. I've still got that one. I think for my first one, I want to do something else. For my very first visual novel, I want to do something else that I've already got in my mind. I just need to see if I can find a download link. That's it. Umineko one day maybe, but yeah, like I want to own at least one thing from like each show. And with K&K, probably be the OST. I can understand the struggles, lol. Keeping up with 30 minutes of dialogue is hard to maintain. It's not really the 30 minutes of dialogue. That's not really the issue. For me, the issue is that, you know, it's all... What should I say? It's all not quite... No, not metaphysical. But it's all... what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. If it was just 30 minutes of dialogue, that'd be fine. That wouldn't be the issue. Just 30 minutes of dialogue where they're talking about hypotheticals. You know, hypotheticals in our world, realities in their world, if that makes sense. You know, like, again, personally, I think there's only 2 things. There is the mind and the body. I don't think there is, you know, as they said, 3 things. And I do feel that intelligence is almost... Intelligence is the same as the mind, if that makes sense. So... Personally, intelligence is the same as personality, I should say. So personally, you know, again, we're talking about hypotheticals here. It's not, nothing is proven in anything, in any shape, way, or form. But again, in this show, it is. So that's just the distinction, obviously. Epilogues provide a much different vibe that some people dislike, since the other movies have a lot more action. Well, you see, conversations and dialogue is good. Although I feel like if we got this... I feel like if we got this at the beginning, so instead of like the ending, this, but then if you watch it at the beginning and you don't know who the characters are, I don't know, I just feel like at the end, I know it's called epilogue, but I feel like at the end it's almost the wrong timing, if that makes sense. And like halfway through, I think if you had this like as movie 6 or something, I feel like that would have probably been the wrong timing too. So I don't actually know where exactly you could fit that in. But I feel like if you watch that almost like halfway through the movie, it might be better than watching it at the end of the movie, because, you know, at the end of the movie you kind of expect to see, I mean, that's what I expected it on. I expected to see like some happy ending, you know, them just like walking off into the sunset like, oh, I love you. But no. No. Instead there was no, you know, romanticness, there was no, oh, I love you. No, it was just... What? That's basically what it was. So that's what I thought it was going to be about. Obviously not. I'm wrong. I should have kind of expected that, considering how Kyoukai has been so far. But yeah, I quite prefer the simplistic presentation and a genuine dialogue between 2 people that does fill in a lot of the holes left. In this one, her third personality comes to light and it reveals her true nature. It is directly concerned to the root. It is directly connected to the root. The thing all made us like 30 and want to reach. Yeah, that's kind of what I said. I think if I got my point across well, that considering that she is the spiral of origin, and considering that the origin would most likely be the root, that, you know, she is directly in some way, maybe not directly, but she is in some way connected to the root. That's kind of what I wanted to say. Probably didn't get that across that well, in all fairness, but yeah. She not disappears, she's just sleeping. She didn't disappear, she's just sleeping. doesn't want to deal with the world, so she goes to sleep while she can deal with that shit. Pretty much. I mean, if you everything you feel is nothingness. I mean, people struggle. You know, in real life, I'm talking about. People struggle when they feel like they've got nothing left. And considering that her whole existence is nothing, you know, I mean, I don't really blame her in that sense. Again, in real life, people, you know, they struggle when they feel they've got nothing left, and she has nothing to begin with. So I mean, that's just the way it is. So totally understand her going to sleep, essentially. Sleep, if that makes sense. I like how it also shows how Mimikia was right about Fujino at the end of movie 3, and that she's aware of her sins and after the event, and now she lives happily knowing its value and helping others see value. You know, it makes a wish to Void/0. She will destroy that timeline and move Mimikia to the timeline where his wish is granted. Okay. So alternate timeline. So it wouldn't be directly like a wish granting, which ultimately like a different timeline almost. Condition that, yeah, that makes more sense. Where the condition that make his wish granted, considering, like, say again, she is connected to the root, so she should have. I mean, if you have the Holy Grail, which is connected to the root, and she is connected to the root, then she should, in essence, have similar capabilities of, you know, of like giving people what they ultimately desire, if that makes sense. There was a comment earlier. There. Sorry, Mirai Fukyun. When? I believe that's the 8th movie, right? Difficult to say. Let's just say Mirai Fukyun. I can't really give you a timeline. I would probably say in a week. I mean, that's just my guess. That's my guess right now. Right now, I'm pretty much available. You know, I'm pretty much at home all the time. University doesn't start for another 2 weeks. Final semester, that will be. But right now, I just have a lot of people coming over. That's why it's always difficult to find even just time where, you know, everything is quiet. So that's why I can't really give you a time. Like, I want to have, like, you know, a certain amount of time where it's quiet. That's the word I'm looking for. Where it's quiet. That's when I'll probably do reactions. But again, it's really difficult to say. What was the last? The Void Shiki personality. The Void Shiki personality, since it's connected to the root, decides everything is uninteresting and boring, so it hides behind two personality and mostly refrain dormant. Yep, because it's nothingness. Now that you think about it, like I don't know where I thought about this previously, but now that you think about it, right, when you have your origin be connected to the root, right? And obviously she is the spiral of origin, but that's a different topic. But if like everyone's origin, everyone has an origin, right? And each origin is connected to the root. Doesn't that mean that everyone is technically connected to the root? Or am I wrong here? But like, you know, if everyone has an origin, you know, and the origin is connected to the root, isn't everyone connected to the root in one way or another? I don't know. Not really sure. Not really sure. That's a good question. That's a good question. Everyone should be connected to the root, so everyone should technically, not just the mages, but like everyone should have the capabilities of using. Well, they do, I guess. Everyone has the capability of using magic. Everyone has the capability of using magic. So everyone, you know, because everyone is technically connected to the. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think of a scenario right now. I'm trying to think of scenarios right now. I'm stupid. That's all there. That's all there is. I am stupid. I'm trying to make sense of it all, which doesn't really work if you don't have common sense in the first place, I guess. What was the last comment I saw? The void cheek resistance is connected to root. Yeah, I read that. I just saw it on my phone. Yes, everyone is connected to the root. There you go. I'm smart. I mean, I probably should know that in all fairness, but there you go. Mirai Fukun is an hour and 30 minutes, so keep that in mind. Alright, I will. We'll see. We'll see when, but we'll see. And a message just got deleted and retracted. Alright, okay, sure. Two messages just got deleted. Is that a YouTube bug or are you guys doing that? I don't know. Start with the Grail spoilers. Oh, okay. That's why. Alright. Yeah, but I think I'll end it here right now. But everyone's connected. I think I'll end it here right now. And again, I didn't expect this to go the way it did, in all fairness. I expected it to be different. Like I said, I expected the epilogue to be more about like both of them instead of just Shiki. If that makes sense. And the fact that the fact that her parents, her family got mentioned. Yeah, the fact that her family got mentioned, how their family tried to harness her potential and capabilities. For me, I wish we would have seen a little bit more of the family, in all honesty. I think that would have been nice to see a little bit more of the family, but we didn't. Maybe in that Mirai Fukun we will. I don't know. But I'll end it right here. What time is it? I'll end it right here. 19:27. Alright. I'll end it right here, and I will see you all next time. Probably for the very last K&K video, and then I'll probably... Mirafukin will leave you with a better feeling, and if you watch the last chorus OVA, then you will be happy. Sounds great. I mean, this one, again, it's very difficult to judge this one because I went in with like different expectations. I didn't think we were going to get like such a dialogue heavy epilogue. I went in with like expectations that it's going to be all, you know, happy-go-lucky, it's going to be this and that. That's not quite what it was, really. But it wasn't bad. I probably, like I said, I probably need to rewatch this like 10 times. 10, 15 more times I probably need to rewatch this just to understand everything. But from what I got, you know, just a tiny little bits that I actually got, that I kind of understood, I actually like it. I like it. That's all there is to know. Sane was saying earlier that, you know, people dislike it because it's not so much, it's not action based or whatever, but it was good. Although I disagree with her most of the things, I still think it was good. So that's just my thoughts. That's just my take. And I will see you guys next time. I don't know when I'm going to do Mirai Fukun, but we'll see. Ultimately, we'll see. I'll either post something on Twitter or I'll post something on Discord, which Discord most likely. Since I'm always on Discord 24/7. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Peace out, everyone, and have a nice day. Bye.